So here we go, a really interesting new tease by the Wyatt Sicks today. Now you may remember on Monday's Things You Might Have Missed, we spoke about the most recent tease at the time from last Monday, Presage, a tweet that then took you to a Google Drive document that contained lots of different Wyatt Sicks cryptic teases. Well, the big mystery we encountered on Monday was the two file names, 729. And we didn't know what this meant. And obviously you kind of have to wait for the next tease to maybe see if it's something. Well, it is. This is the new tease posted by the Wyatt Sicks today on their Twitter account at Wyatt Sicks. Now, obviously it's the same thing wrote over and over again. And that line is the message will spread. Now, obviously, the sleuths of the wrestling community, some of the best people I've ever met, some of the best theorists out there have literally been dissecting this as to what this could actually mean. Because obviously there's 4 defined sections here, and obviously they've numbered them. You have 7, 9, 7, 29. So there you see it. Instantly, once again, that same number, 729 on the right-hand side being shown, which means it's something. Generally, I'd expect if 7-9 was something as simple as like a Bible verse, it would be used once, and then that's that. Done. But it's been used twice, which means it's built into something which is 729. Now, in the last video, we predicted that that could be a date. And I've got some very interesting theories on what it could be. The first one being this, the WWE Unreal show that's going to be airing on Netflix starting the 29th of July, 729 in date form, right? However, this is like a behind-the-scenes kind of breaking kayfabe look at WWE. What are we actually going to find out here about the Wyatt Sicks? Potentially why they miss so much of television. Maybe the making of some of their QR code and some of their teases and how that kind of stuff works. Is that worth hyping up in this way from the Wyatt Sicks? Would the Wyatt Sicks characters tease that? Kind of don't think so. I kind of think that's very counterproductive to the characters of the Wyatt Sicks, actually. So why would they? By the way, I'm absolutely fine with seeing a behind-the-scenes look of WWE. I just mean the characters themselves teasing, hey, watch this show to find out why we weren't here. Why would they do that? Maybe there's something that actually is in kayfabe on this. Maybe we get some kind of tease from the Wyatt Sicks. If you remember the Bray Wyatt documentary, the very first Nightbird tease was shown at the end of that with Uncle Howdy. Maybe there's something in this. Maybe some kind of QR code or something. Maybe some kind of Wyatt takeover. Maybe. A more obvious, but I feel less likely option is that the Wyatt Sicks could show up on that Tuesday's episode of NXT. The 29th of July is a Tuesday. But I stand by my reason as I gave on Monday. Why would they? And if they are going to, why would they telegraph it, a month in advance? Because the first tease was last Monday. But maybe there is a specific reason something could happen on NXT, and we'll get to that very shortly. Because this tease contains 2 other numbers on the left side, 7, 9. And 7, 9 is the first time it's appeared, so we're completely free to open up our theory books on this one. Could be a Bible verse. And if it is, and it's Psalms, this could be potentially massive. Because Psalm 7:9 states, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the righteous. For the righteous, God tries the hearts and minds. Now, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe you are because you've seen the thumbnail and everything, but could they be teasing the righteous, Vincent and Dutch? Vincent and Dutch are former Ring of Honor wrestlers, of course, most recently signed to AEW, but it feels like a while ago since they left AEW, and they haven't done anything since, except for post a lot of social media cryptic teases, a lot of which has pointed towards WWE. However, no confirmation, no dirt sheet reports actually hint that that's accurate. It has left an appetite for a lot of people to see what Vincent and Dutch could do in WWE. Here is a recent tweet from Vincent. There is an important message for you all. Just trust Vincent and Dutch. I am righteous, for we are many. Dig what I'm saying. That first line, an important message for you all. Could it be that that important message is the message that will spread? Do you see where I'm coming from now? It's interesting, isn't it? It's so interesting. I have no idea where Vincent and Dutch are going to end up. I literally have no idea. I don't think anyone does at this moment in time, except maybe them and whoever they're going to end up with. But I'd love to see them in WWE. I think given the right kind of push and the right kind of start in WWE, their characters are literally brilliant. So it would work, I think, exceptionally well. Add that to what we know about the original version of the Wyatt Sicks. Not the Wyatt Sicks that we've seen on TV, but Bray Wyatt's vision, Bray Wyatt's idea for the Wyatt Sicks. The Wyatt Sicks original idea was going to stretch across all three brands of WWE, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. This one group has been solely focused on one brand at a time. We believe Karrion Kross was going to be in that original group of the Wyatt Sicks in some capacity. He's on Raw right now, and he's starting to pick up a lot of momentum with a lot of people at the right time. The Wyatt Sicks are on SmackDown, and next week they challenge for the Tag Team Championships. And they've been dominating the tag team scene over there since their return to WWE. So, Vincent and Dutch on NXT? Maybe? I mean, you need something if you're going to do something across all three brands. And yes, I don't think this is going to be as dramatically big as what I think Bray Wyatt's Wyatt Sicks was going to be. But you know what? It's spicy, and I like it. It could also go a little bit of a way to explain what we saw on Friday Night SmackDown. A lot of people pointing out that Howdy's attire was Bray's Royal Rumble attire. And it actually is. If it's not, it's very similar to. If Howdy is incorporating Bray more and more and more into his persona, and he's listening to the words of the Red, well, the words of the Red wanted this to be across all three brands. So it all starts to fall in place, maybe. It could be a Twitch live stream for all we know. That's the fun of a theory. It could all be completely wrong, but it all opens up your imagination to the possibilities. And I think right now we're on that cliff edge where it could go either way right now with the Wyatt Sicks. I'm intrigued. You know me. I love making a theory video. I haven't done one in a very long time. You can look back on my channel. Very rare we make just a sole theory video. This has me excited. But I will state, it doesn't mean it's fact. But maybe you can find something that I've missed. Maybe you can see something in all these teases that actually makes a bit more sense to you. So let me know in the comment section down below. If you've examined the teases, what did you find? What do you think this is leading to? What do you think the possibilities are? As I said, let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and of course we'll be back here tomorrow for Raw's Things You Might Have Missed. I'm going to have fun with that one. See you then. Peace!